fellows who took over, said, no, we need a complete social economic rewrite.
Yeah.
You know, and Ataturk put it this way: either we join modern civilization or we don't. And he carried out these ruthless reforms that were already conceived in the 19th century. And that included, for instance, the adoption of the Roman alphabet. The complete modern Turkish is a completely recreated language.
Yeah.
They threw out all the Persian Arabic loanwords, brought in all sorts of French words. You know, Ataturk loved his French mistresses and French culture. Sensible man. My wife will use words in Turkish like rendezvous, and I'll tell her, you know, that's French, and she'll say, no, it's not, it's Turkish. You know, she doesn't even realize it's a Turkish, it's a French loanword. And you know, and that, so that's how you got to the point of the Turkish Republic. On the other hand, the current trends in who is a Turk, my wife struggled to, in her elementary school classes over the years, to try to explain to her students that there are Turks and they're Kurds, that they're brothers, they're part of a Turkish Cumhuriyet Republic.
Mhm.
But the nationalist strain is there.
Yeah.
Erdogan plays to it. That's what keeps him in power.
Mm.
And so he often talks about the real Turks, the real 45 or 50 million. Well, who are the ones that are not real? Well, all those damn secularists in Istanbul that give them woes to no end, and especially the city of Izmir, known as Gavor pagan town. You don't even hear the call to prayer in Izmir.
Wow.
It looks like the city looks like it belongs in Italy. It's a wonderful city. Best seafood restaurants in Turkey, let me tell you.
There you go.
Yeah. And my wife wants us to retire there. And it also comes back to the fact that there is a failure to recognize the Armenian genocide.
Mm.
They had not learned that. That's one of the big differences between, say, the Germans and the Turks on this. Anyone who goes to Germany today, you can see the death camps. You talk to the current German generation, most of them say, yes, this was a dark age in Germany, but we are heir to all of German history, both its worst parts as well as its best parts. And this is a lesson of what not to do.
Yeah.
And they haven't come to terms with that. You know, to speak of the Armenian genocide can get you jailed.
Wow.
They regard it as Buyuk Yalan, the great lie. You've run out your Christian and Jewish population, so you start turning on secularists, Alevis, who are some kind of, they're linked to the Shia tradition in a way, and they're significant part of the population. Kurdish speakers, you know, impatient, get with the program, become Turks. They were long classified as Mountain Turks, claiming that Kurdish is just a bad form of Turkish when it's really an Iranian language that antedates Turkish, and that,
Right.
you know, crackdowns even on you know, Syrian Christians. You know, I talked to the patriarch of the Syrian Church back in 2010, and we asked him, you know, he's got an American PhD, speaks excellent English. You know, has anything changed? He says, not really. You know. We are second-class citizens. So that virulent nationalism is a way to get parties to put themselves in power. So you have Erdogan's AKP, ostensibly an Islamic party, but Islam as Sunni conservative Turks interpret it.
Right.
You have the MHP, the nationalist, coming out of an old Atatürk party that is, we are the true Turks, we are the superior race, these other people get with the program or leave. And then you have social democrats, and you have the Kurdish HDP, you have all sorts of groups. And this political fragmentation and the complexities of the Turkish electoral system meant that a minority party could take power and hold power for almost 20 years. In coalition with extreme nationalists.
Yeah.
Even those extreme nationalists and the Islamists really disagree on a lot of points.
Right.
And Erdogan is now in serious economic trouble. Will he get out of it or not? I don't know. I do not believe he will go gently into the night,
Yeah.
defeated in an election. I
Yeah.
see violence.
Yeah. Seems like a wise interpretation.
So, as I said, I'm very honest. These are my opinions
Yeah.
from years of living in Turkey, and
Yeah.
I would have slammed the Turkish government for buying the S-400 missiles from Russia and allowing Russians on